Warning, this video contains flashing images. Welcome back to the channel, one and all. I do hope you're all having a great day out there. We are here once more with some more Reddit true stories. What do you make of these stories? Are they real? Are they fake? Are they made up? The decision is yours. Anyway, I think it's time we should start the video. Enjoy, one and all. My brother's story at my haunted house. So, if you have read any of my other stories about my childhood home, you know that the house is haunted. Well, I and many of my other siblings think it is. But anyway, this particular story is about my fourth older brother and his encounter at the house several years ago. I was visiting the house again to see my dad. This time my older brother, who I will call Nate, and my oldest sister we'll call Helen. When it actually happened, it was during summer break and in the middle of the week, so my dad was working late as usual. I was asleep downstairs in my dad's room, since he never uses the bed in there, like ever. And my brother was on the couch on his Xbox watching movies and playing games, while my sister was upstairs in one of the rooms asleep. I was sleeping pretty soundly, but was woken up by a panicked Nate around 7:50, 8:15 PM, and it was already pretty dark outside. I was really fucking pissed that I was woken up from my nap, and I demanded my brother to tell me what the fuck he wanted. Nate looked kinda frazzled and looked paler than normal, and semi-calmly told me that he had just heard a ghost speak to him. At first I called bullshit, because we've never had the ghost or ghosts speak to us directly. He was pretty serious about it, as he told me what happened. Then he and I proceeded upstairs to wake up Helen and tell her what had occurred downstairs. Naturally, she was peeved as well and asked what we wanted, and my brother told her the same thing he told me several minutes earlier, that he had heard the ghost speak to him. Helen called bullshit as well, but he told her the exact same story he told me a few moments prior, and she got super freaked out as well. And they both went around the house turning on all the lights and making sure all of the windows were locked and shut, waiting until my dad came home. So as for what he experienced, he told me it went like this. Nate was on the couch playing some video games on his Xbox, and a certain game. He had opened the home menu on this game so he could check his phone. As he was doing this, he suddenly felt a really cold chill go down his spine that curled round his ears, and as he was about to get up, because he thought that window was open or the air condition was really low, but instead he heard a low whispering voice singing softly into his ear, "Where the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie." And he bolted right the fuck up and naturally looked around to see who the fuck said that. But there was no one around, only the dimly lit dining room behind him. This is when he got up and told my sister and me. Now, this may not seem scary at first, but from what I was told by my mother and other siblings was that when all of us used to live in that house together, there was this little dancing animatronic Santa Claus that used to sing the exact same song. And from what my brother tells me, the voice sang it the same way the Santa did too. From what I learned later on, the Santa animatronic was thrown out during my parents' divorce during the early 2000s. So that song hasn't been played in the house for a while. Knowing this later on, after we had left to go back to our house at our mom's, it's much scarier to me now. So yeah, this is my older brother's story, and he still brings it up whenever we go visit our dad's house. If you have any ghost videos you would like me to react to, why not send them to my email address? Thank you very much. This house makes a lot of noise. This is my first post, so be patient with me as I account some of what I think are strange little things that have happened in the house I live at. It might be a little unorganised, but I plan to improve as I learn how to post correctly. Thank you for your patience. I live in a house with my boyfriend and his friend. Today they are both out working, and since it's my first day off without one of them here, I'm hearing all the noises that the house makes, but it seems too synchronised. There will be noises like tapping going from one end of the house to the other, and back again. All along the back side of the house reaching my room, a little tap on something in here, and then it makes its way back to the other end. What's strange is if there's a pause in these noises, it's only a short while. During the pauses of taps, I hear something almost bumping into things, like furniture or a wall corner. Silence again, then more taps. The land we live is on an old Native American land, and me being a good chunk of Comanche, I feel nothing malicious or angry towards me. Strange things still happen. The whiteboard we have as a wall planner was almost twisted in half and fell off the wall, resulting in my boyfriend's friend to screw it into the wall in the kitchen at all four corners. Being Catholic, I have a hanging altar with Jesus and the Virgin Mary inside this antique box with glass as a door so you can see what's inside. Mainly used at cemeteries to put your statues in and shelter them from weather. The rosary hanging from it has hit the glass several different times. Each time it's only a couple of taps against the glass, and then it stops. I just heard a loud bang, and it honestly scared me. I can't pinpoint what the noise was. Anyway, I'll keep updating and posting as strange things happen. Thanks for sticking with me through what was probably a bad post.
Thank you for the great support, I really do appreciate it. If you are enjoying what I'm doing, why not think about subscribing to my channel? It is free and would help me a great deal.
Scary phone message. Before I tell you what exactly happened, here is a little background. I'm a 15-year-old homeschooled boy, but I'm at dance practice most days. I recently got a new iPhone, and for a while now, probably last 4 or 5 months, I've been getting a lot of phone calls from New Mexican numbers, starting with the 505 area code. I actually used to live in New Mexico, but I don't recognise any of the numbers. Occasionally, I like to mess with random callers by pretending I'm someone else to waste their time, but not very often. Anyways, today at around 5 PM, I get this weird call from a New Mexican number. I was so bored, so I decided to answer. It goes a little like this. Me. Hello? I try to sound like an older woman. Phone guy, in a very frantic and deep voice. You need to stop the division. Press 1. To stop all division, press 1. Press 1. This is the reason for all of the delay in your life. Press 1. Robotic text-to-speech voice. To start the division, press 1. To stop these messages, press 3. I pressed 3 and the call ended. This honestly really scared me because the voice was so demanding, yet frantic. It didn't sound like a prank call or like any of my friends' voices. Also, what the heck does division mean? I told my friends about it and they had no clue what the call meant either. So I decided to share it here to see if any of you guys have any similar experiences like this. I'm not the kind of person who would make shit up like this, and I'm genuinely looking for an answer. What the heck does division thing mean? Should I be worried? Is this just a scam or something? Please feel free to comment what you think this means, or if anyone has had an experience like this. I'll try to find the number too, if anyone is curious. Thank you one and all for watching my video. I hope you really enjoyed. If you enjoyed, why not think about subscribing to my channel? Like, comment and subscribe, my friends. Like, comment and subscribe. Anyway, here are some other videos that you may enjoy. Until next time, I shall scare you later.